This is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share, and please subscribe. And thank you for your support. Hello, family. Please make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys for supporting me. Well, June 19th, June 10th, the day that the slaves were set free. Well, you guys know that according to legacy, that they had been freed, what, about a year or two? But they did not know that they were free. According to the legacy, they said that like this little young girl, somebody was in the kitchen cooking or working and they overheard the YT person said that, they could never know that they are free. So that person, I'm just imagining a little child, just ran out the door, put that broom down, that mop down, whatever she was doing, and start advertising, ran through that. Oh, we are free. Anyway, June 19th, FBA, Fundamental Black Americans. All right. Well, I'm walking into June 10th, you guys, with gratitude for the resilience and determination and braveness of my ancestors on whose shoulders I stand tall. Honor your ancestors and never forget. They always telling us to forget. And did y'all forget those so long ago? But you know what? Everybody else honor their ancestors. Look at when we get the money. Who's on their money? The YT people. They got statues to remind them of themselves. But when it come to us, oh, that was a long time ago. Well, I just want you guys to know I am still here anyway, walking in the resilience and the determination of my ancestors on whose shoulder I stand tall. Dr. Maya Angelou says, right? We are the gifts of the ancestors, y'all. We are their gifts, right? Happy June 10th. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to tell you, I just got to go over this again because my soul is so annoyed. He might as he said that he didn't love her. Did y'all catch that? What's your deal breaker? So my soul sitting there, going in his confession talking about something. Get this, y'all. In his confession, he talking about something. Marriage is not about love, it's about commitment. You might as well go on and tell the whole world that you don't love your wife, right? Anyway, he says it's about commission. But then he said, I think I need to have this tough conversation with my wife. The one that he had with Uncle Festus, about buying her out of the business. Anyway, they gets down into an isolated, beautiful area, and then he socked the two. He said, I just want to make sure that we're on the right path. And she go, mm-hmm. I just want to make sure, says Marceau, that we're on the right path as far as scopes and black is concerned. Now, before I go to this, myself, I'm still waiting on my office Tisha, I'm gonna tell you something, Tisha. You can make an office in your little home, child. Just make your little space in the house somewhere and call that your office. But anyway, Monster, you got a lot of nerve. Coming to, I done sacrifice for you. I do everything for you and can't get a bite to eat. Y'all, I can't remember how you said it, but I'm going to say it close to it. Tisha, you text me one day about a lunch date, right? Well, how about you think about this smart man you got in front of you and take his advice sometime? How about you bringing me some lunch, something to eat sometime to my work? I would like that. I'm standing out there in the rain. I'm doing everything for you, girl. Well, my soul, I do, my soul. I bought you lunch plenty of time. Well, I can't go out. I can't go out. I can't go out because I'm too busy doing this. I'm too busy trying to get the house ready for you, trying to get all these business together for you, trying to do that. Now you want to offer. You keep on moving the goalposts. How much would it cost for me to buy you out, girl? But check this out. And another thing before I forget, he had some of the nurse said she has no value. What kind of value you bring into the company? And I think I heard that from her, some similar one. She feels like it just, he don't value her. She's not bringing nothing valuable. Okay. She's still waiting on her office. She's still waiting on her home. She's still waiting on her trip. Everything she gotta do, she gotta run it by her man first. Just the moves. Everything she's still the one running it. She gotta pick up the kids. She gotta do this. It's like she'll sing a mom. She gotta take the boy to get his hair cut. And that's just something that a father, I know fathers love to do that, but she had to take a son to get a haircut, pick and drop her kids off at school. I'm sure all the sports events. She's a housewife. Go play with your mom. That's what she said. Yeah. This is, Tisha, you are a better woman than me, she says. Yeah, Tisha is very, very, I don't care what my soul do. Tisha is not going to embarrass him, right? Right. She's not going to embarrass her husband. She's going to stick by her husband. What's that, 1323? Yeah, 1323. Tisha's a better woman than I am. Because I would have hired a whole, she think my whole team of workers to complete the office, paint, electricity, etc. And my soul would have found me sitting up in my office with my feet propped up. But anyway, you guys, Tisha, how much would it cost for me to buy you out? See what she on. She might. Yeah, but she passed the test. You don't think it was a test and she passed the test? Like I'm a respectful woman. But Martell, so okay, wait, forget all that. Why would you in the same room with Maurice and Marceau? Like I don't understand. Like Martell had his own room. Like were you comfortable? Like what's up? Excuse me, we had been out the whole entire day. So when it's time to go to bed, I'm not really thinking of it. On top of that too, we in Vegas. You get tired. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna lay down and go sleep, but we got drunk. And I was having sex with Marcel and then Maurice. I didn't have sex with Maurice. Like, what do you want from me? I understand you have to work. But it's like, when does it come a time where it's like, babe, I'm going to make time for you too? What do you want from me? Do you want me to walk away? Is that what you want?
No, you can't buy me out the confidence myself.
You know what, teacher? Why can't you just hear the words I'm saying? Why is it that after 2 decades of me working my ass off for everything, I can't even get a wife I can't even get a wife who I do everything for to even hear the words out of my mouth? I want you to know this. I want you to know to the bottom of my heart that, hey, while I'm going and telling people about what they should do in their marriage, my man is begging me for help. My man is begging me to listen to, and I won't listen to the man who's dedicated his life to me. I want you to know that because that's exactly how I feel. I feel like I am 100% alone. I do not have a teammate, and even when I try to communicate to the best of my knowledge, I simply cannot because I have a wife who says she loves me, but she refuses to listen to me. I'm hurting. I have a wife, when I try to talk to her, she's tearing me down saying, why would you say this? Or why would you do this? Instead of actually listening and understanding my feelings.
Marcel, I don't know where we go from here. I feel like I have done my part. I tried to be involved, but it's like you're pushing me away. And there's only so many times that I can keep trying before I give up and feel like you don't want me around. Like you're saying all this thing that you're on your own because you're choosing that path. But you may feel alone in business, but I feel alone as well.
I don't know why. I don't know why I talk. Because it's clear you don't care.
Sorry.
No, you're not sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not sorry. No, you're not sorry. You're patronizing and you don't give a.
This is so up.
Yeah, it is. You know what? No, let's go.
Let's go. This is so up.
It's messed up, my soul. You're right. It's
I made
messed
a
up.
mistake trying to talk to you.
No, I don't want to go.
Well, I'm about to come back over here.
Okay, this is so crazy.
I can't even be listened to.
I can't even listen.
Maybe I'm just not smart enough.
Clearly, Marcel and I were not on the same page, and we haven't been on the same page for a while. I am hopeful that we'll work it out. I just don't see how after this. I don't want to be here anymore.
Oh, that little kid came out.
Get together.
Now, y'all know most of Love and Marriage Huntsville are females. We're moms on this show. So fans are saying, Wanda used to rip into my soul. Yes, she did. But Tisha would always tell her to back down at some point because Marcel would get down on it for her, make it hard on Tisha, I guess, at home. Yes, you guys, that's Cap. She still need to get into Marcel. Say, yeah, Marcel, these females over here won't run to that rip into you. Yeah, to get in Marcel behind. He's still being disrespectful. Yes, you are very disrespectful. Very, very, very triple disrespectful, Marcel. Very disrespectful to Tisha. Wanda need to keep the same energy now. Keep the same energy they're saying Wanda with Marcel until Tisha leaves him. And they telling Wanda not to back down. I'm sure Wanda be talking child. Like I said before. Once these kids get grown, they got a mind of their own. And it's even harder when they in love with a guy and you trying to talk to him about it. Yeah. I'm sure one of them had plenty of talks with her daughter.
I think the hope was that a developer was going to buy it and then still let
maybe Chris Fletcher be a part of the home selling process of it all, and maybe Martell still be a part of the kind of trying to build, piece of it. But talking about building townhomes. It was going to be townhomes and leading into bigger homes the further back you go, just like most communities are. I mean, 47 acres is a lot of land. I mean, I can't believe it's still just raw land sitting here. Yeah.
Mind the business that pays me. I take my babies on vacation all the time so that they can experience life outside of Huntsville. Good mom. Just literally living. But what do you do when you have a narcissist who won't let go? He just won't let go, y'all. He won't let go. Happiness shows, and so does bitterness and anger. And boy, have we seen that bitterness and anger. See, I will go to war for one thing only, my babies. Other than that, I don't bother anymore. Child support? Nah, no child support, no. Garnishment? Can you please get that removed, because I know there's a house closing coming up, and I don't want to be something with the extra burden. I don't want to add extra burden. Melody. That's what your councilman, your legal expert was trying to tell you, your lawyer. You can't be nice to no demon.
Going here about the 47 acres. The famous 47 acres that kind of brought your group together.
Brought us together and tore us apart. Double-edged sword. Is the deal moving forward? Is it not moving forward?
The deal is moving forward. Trying to close on it.
Okay. Selling the 47 acres to Chris's investor, honestly, is bittersweet.
Now, y'all remember, on that 47 acres, everybody had their ducks in place, but the Scots were scheming. That was the holdup, you guys. The holdup was the Scots were scheming. They would refuse to put their signature on the dotted line, the men. Then the women's had whatever they put up for collateral was just on paper only. It had no weight. But anyway, doing that, Uncle Festus and these other Scots had a meeting before meeting with Melody. I don't know if y'all remember that meeting. And they said that they were going to buy Melody out. Karma hit them. Melody walked out of it anyway. How you going to buy somebody out of stuff that you ain't never even paid for? But anyway, it backfired on them. Karma came to hit it, because now they angry at Melody, because they was planning on being millionaires off this 47 acres, but they weren't coming in there with their hands clean. Karma hit, because nobody don't want to deal with these shady people. But Melody, they want to deal with Melody.
It represents a dream that I shared with Martell and the comeback group and the Scots, but it will also be a relief to get rid of it.
I had had spoken with one of the investor that's purchasing the land. We're going to be building about 40 plus single family homes out there. And talking to the developer, we were wondering if you would be interested in maybe building a couple of custom homes out there.
Oh. Wow. When are they looking at getting started?
It'll probably be within the next 45, 60 days.
What's the price point looking like for the homes?
Probably $250 up.
Okay. I know how passionate Martell has been about this project, and I wouldn't want his feelings and ego to get, involved, and then there's an issue with he and I. So, have you talked to him about me building homes?
No. But of course, I will speak to him about it.
Make sure that wouldn't, he wouldn't be offended.
No. I'm not going to blindside him.
Yeah, right. I don't want to do
speak
that.
with you first.
I have no issue with building homes on the 47 acres. However, I ain't trying to be in no drama with Martell. We already have enough going on between them.
So y'all heard what she said. She just don't want no drama, Whatever financial obligation that Martell has to me, don't worry about it. I don't want no drama. As y'all can see, she always looking out for Martell. Even she said that her lawyer, he didn't like that because he knew that Martell is not going to change. She said she was surprised behind her back. They were plotting on her all the time. Martell claimed that this woman grabbed his arm, y'all. Those big old muscle bound arms she grabbed. All of a sudden he's so hurt. So anyway, the warrant went out for her arrest for that. And I'm told, I'm just hearing it across the internet, that Martell was put in handcuffs also. Y'all know me. Last time I saw Martell, he was down in court with Melody. Always doing something, Martell. But this court has truly failed this mother. But imagine the whole time you're fighting your legal counsel to help someone else out, and they're behind your back, plotting, lying, and scheming, y'all. Plotting, lying, and scheming. But honestly, I think that's part of what hurts even more. But yet makes the spiritual warfare of it all shows up even more. This is a spiritual warfare, she says. Oh, my heart postures have never been one to wage war. Never been one to make false accusation. Ever, not ever. But the trait only resembles the demon energy of it all. Demonic energy of it all. You cannot be nice to no demon, y'all. You just can't be nice to no demon. Well, so to those praying, thank you. Oh, so to those praying, thank you. To those who have chosen to stand in the gap, I want to just thank you. I want to thank you for standing in the gap for me, y'all. The evidence is so unbelievable. I would try to go live, today on my Patreon. But as I said, if it depends on, it depends on if I feel like it. Oh, it's been call after call after call, y'all. Family, it's been call after call after call in the last 7 days. The last 7 days, y'all, as a matter of fact. This time, 7 days ago, call after call after call, y'all. Now, this time and 7 days ago is when I learned of the scheme. He plotted, you guys. He plotted on his wife. You know, my whole thing is Martell, do you care about your children? The embarrassment that it must have cost those children. I'm talking about right now, not just at the school, at the playground, wherever y'all at, but this is embarrassing how you treat their mom. Move on. And for those of you, when I watched one episode, some of you were down there, I know y'all think he talk about Arian when he said that, the person he care about is not there. He was talking about his wife because he went on in the same mouth a little later and said he still was grieving over his marriage. Martell is going to make her pay. We see her talk about the 40 acres. Who all lost in this 40 acres, right? Chris lost. Everybody took a loss, but why? Everybody ducks was in place except for the Scots. The Scots came in there trying to do a scheme. And then they ran a scheme on Martell, and Martell gets what he deserved with the Scots. How can